Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, inspired by Vivi. Today we're going to be talking about another interesting story. A beautiful folktale. Title: The Wicked and Devilish Market Woman. She sells cooked rice and stew. The villagers can't resist her food. She uses her urine to cook. One upon a time, in the heart of an ancient village called Abakako, where the drums of the ancestors whispered through the wind and the spirits of the land watched over the people, there lived a woman named Mma Nwanyi. She was a striking figure, draped in vibrant Igbo attire, her head wrapped in a jewel that shimmered like the moon. But beneath her beauty lay something dark, something unholy. Mma Nwanyi was known far and wide for her rice and stew. The aroma alone sent men into frenzies, women into cravings, and children into fits of impatience. Her market stall, nestled beneath the great udala tree, was always packed. No one could resist her cooking. Her stew was rich and thick, her rice perfectly soft, and the flavors seemed to dance on the tongue. But no one knew her secret. Long ago, when Mma Nwanyi was a young woman, she had sought power that would keep her above all others. She had ventured deep into the forbidden forest, where the old gods slumbered, and made a terrible bargain with the spirit of the underworld. It granted her the ability to make food that no soul could resist. But in return, she had to add something of herself to every meal. Her urine. Each morning, before the sun kissed the sky, she would squat over her great iron pot, her eyes glazed with the remnants of the pack she had made. Into the boiling water, her urine mixed with the spices, the palm oil, and the crushed tomatoes. And when she cooked, her voice carried an eerie chants only the spirits could understand. The villagers ate, and they kept coming back, never knowing why they craved her food, why their bodies weakened yet their hunger grew. Even the elders, wise as they were, fell under her spell. One fateful day, a wandering Dibia medicine man arrived at the market. He was old, with eyes sharp as the eagle's. He watched as the villagers devoured Mma Nwanyi's food, their eyes glassy, their movements sluggish. He sensed something was wrong. That night, under the light of the full moon, he crept to her hut and peered through the cracks. The Dibia's revelation that night. As the moon bathed the village in silver light, the Dibia crouched behind the great udala tree, his sharp eyes peering through a crack in Mma Nwanyi's hut. Inside, she prepared for the next day's feast. She squatted over the large iron pot, her jewel slightly loosened, and with a whisper of incantations, she let her urine mix into the stew. Her voice was thick with the echoes of a spirit unseen, her hands moving in ritualistic gestures. The Dibia's stomach churned. He had seen dark practices before, but this was an abomination. He knew at once that Mma Nwanyi's power was not her own. It was borrowed, stolen from the depths of the underworld, and fed to the people who unknowingly worshipped her food. The next morning, the Dibia called a secret meeting with the village elders. He told them what he had seen, and though many refused to believe, others spoke of strange dreams, unexplained sicknesses, and an unnatural attachment to Mma Nwanyi's food. That evening, the villagers devised a plan. They pretended to go about their usual routine, lining up eagerly at Mma Nwanyi's stall. The Dibia, hidden among them, carried a special pouch filled with sacred chalk and bitter herbs. As Mma Nwanyi lifted a ladle to serve her bewitching stew, the Dibia sprang forward, chanting ancient words of power. He flung the sacred chalk into the pot, and in an instant, the stew turned black. A foul stench filled the air, and the pot erupted into flames. Mma Nwanyi screamed. The spirit that had granted her power shrieked in rage as the contract was broken. Her beautiful skin withered, her shimmering jewel fell away, and before the villagers' eyes, she crumbled into dust. The udala tree under which she had cooked her cursed meals stood barren from that day forward. The spell was broken. The villagers, though freed, could never forget the taste of the devil's stew. Moral lessons. 1. Evil deeds have consequences no matter how long deception lasts. The truth will always come to light. Mma Nwanyi's dark secret could not remain hidden forever. 2. Not everything that glitters is gold. Just because something appears good or desirable does not mean it is pure. The villagers craved Mma Nwanyi's food, but it was harming them in ways they did not understand. 3. Wisdom and vigilance are important. If not for the Dibya's wisdom, the villagers would have remained enslaved to the cursed stew. It is important to question things that seem too good to be true. 4. The power of community and justice. When the villagers united, they were able to overcome Mma Nwanyi's dark magic. Strength lies in standing together against evil. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more. Comment, put on the bell icon and share. See you in my next story video.